All right. So Final Fantasy XIV launched their patch 7.1, which I believe, especially from the thumbnail, is a crossover with Final Fantasy XI, and I wanted to jump on and give my thoughts. I have not seen this. The only thing I've seen from it is the thumbnail, and of course, fan rumors. People have been talking about this for months, ever since they announced it a couple months ago. So I think the last raid related to another Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy IX. So let's check this out. Ah, the music. This makes me miss Final Fantasy XI. Wow.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
She must have been. To still remember her is strange.
Even though I remember her, I'll never see her again.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliyola. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet.
Even should it cost me my life, I will save the Exo!
How about we start with a big fat knuckle sandwich?
Final Fantasy XI battle theme.
Hey, that! And one of these!
Come, mortal. Allow me to show you the depths of my hatred.
Now we're having a party!
Oh, it's the Shadow Lord.
As the spate of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence. I cannot die! Not until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world!
I love that art. I might have to set that as my new laptop background.
At last. Here and now I shall fulfill our promise.
Wow. Okay. All right. Gosh, it's so weird. I played Final Fantasy XI for about 45-ish hours, if not a little bit longer. And yet I got frustrated with it at the very end of my gameplay, and that's why I left, because I was just, I don't have the time to justify paying $12.99 a month for this game. Let's make myself a little bit bigger here. So I'll come back to it at some point. There are times where I'm real tempted, where I'm like, I kind of miss this game. So I don't know. Christmas is right around the corner. Maybe that's what I'll use some of my Christmas money from Santa Claus for. But I thought that was an excellent trailer. It's strange. It's like even though as I touched just barely the surface of Final Fantasy XI, I'm kind of nostalgic for it now, and seeing parts of it reimagined in 14 was awesome to see. Um, Even like characters I didn't even get to that I know of, but didn't get to really interact with. And I'm still so early in my Final Fantasy 14 playthrough that I don't know how like raids and stuff work. Like I see these worlds from Final Fantasy 11, and it's just like, do I get to explore that entire area, or is it just part of it that is part of the battleground or whatever? Um, Another thing it made me think was, I'm I'm so conflicted often when it comes to like remakes or whatever. But I'm like a total revamp or rehaul of Final Fantasy 11 with um, those kinds of visuals. But I mean, the visuals aren't the only thing that makes that matters with a game, of course. But I think purists would also be like, what's they would miss the original game. So it would be cool if there was another version of 11, but I don't think that's what they're gonna do. But I think the stuff that I saw looked cool. It looked great, and I think that I was playing. I stopped playing 11 not too long ago. It was around the time that they announced that this was happening. There hadn't been footage or anything like that, but they had announced that it was happening, and there were more players that got that spiked for Final Fantasy 11, and it was cool to see. Like I was like, I'm running into people all the time now. Like it was kind of rare at first, and it's like I even talked to people who were brand new from the game who were like, yeah, I played a lot of Final Fantasy 14. I thought I'd try out 11, and I'm like, that's awesome. Um, and I think that this raid will have a similar effect. So I think when it comes out, when does it come out? Um, so I just read the description of the video, and it launches November 12th. That's in 11 days. That's sooner than I expected. Um, Gosh, I'm a little envious because it's like I won't get to play this for a while because I'm still within the free trial, and then of course there's going to be the debate on whether or not I will upgrade. I'm enjoying my time in Final Fantasy 14 so far. Um, as opposed to which one I like better, that's a tough call. It is a really tough call. 14 is certainly easier and more accessible, but 11, man, I mean, it's just you had to work for stuff, and there was something about that game. It's just like it's just I don't know. So comment below. Let me know what you think of the Crossroads event for Final Fantasy 14. Are you excited? Neutral? Comment below. Let me know. Take care.